Alright guys, we're live. Welcome back to Ryan the IT guy. And as you can see in this video is part 2 of the Learn IT With Me series. I'm really excited to be joining you all tonight. And yeah, as you can see in the title, we're going to be renaming Microsoft Server 2016, and we're going to be installing Active Directory together. So let's get to learning. Alright, so now we are in our virtual machine. We won't be able to access the device through Control-Alt-Delete, at least not by hitting on our actual physical keyboard. So we're going to have to go ahead and hit Input, Keyboard, and hit Insert Control-Alt-Delete. And you would have to do this if you were an IT technician and you were remoting in to, help troubleshoot a client's respective device. Alright, nice. And now we're in Windows. So first thing we're going to do is to rename our server. So I'm going to go ahead and open up our file manager, right click this PC, and then we're going to hit Properties. And this window should pop up of the information regarding our device. And as you can see here, this is our computer name. So we're going to go ahead and change settings. So I'm going to go ahead and name it Server 2016. To keep things simple, and I'll go ahead and hit OK. Okay, it says that we must restart our computer to apply these changes, so I'm going to go ahead and restart it now. Alright, now we're back in. I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick. Okay, so now I'm going to check it and see if the name change worked. And there we go. Computer name, Server 2016. Okay, so as KevTech said, there's another thing we can utilize to kind of help make our virtual machine experience quicker. We can go ahead and go into the advanced system settings and go ahead and hit performance settings and allow or adjust for best performance. And then go ahead and hit apply and hit OK. And then we can go ahead and close this. Okay, so now we're going to be creating Active Directory services. So now we can open Server Manager. So let's just go to the Windows button and then we go to Server Manager. So we go ahead and hit Manage now, add roles and features. And we go ahead and hit Next. And we can leave it role-based or feature-based installation. Next. Then we hit Next. So now we're gonna install Active Directory and domain services, and then we can go ahead and hit Add Features. Then we hit Next, and then go Next, and then we hit Install. Alright, nice, so it is finished installing. So now we can go ahead and hit promote the server to a domain controller. We don't have an existing domain yet currently, and we don't have a existing forest currently. So go ahead and just add a new forest. So right now we're going to be creating a root domain name, and we can name it whatever we want. Normally if you're making a domain on the internet, you have to check if those domain names are already taken or used, but in this case, since we're making a static IP just for ourselves, we'll go ahead and name it whatever we want. So I'll go ahead and name it ryantheitguy.com. In this setting menu, just leave everything as is. KevTech said that if you change any of these server options, you could potentially break the server. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it as is. And then we go ahead and hit Next. Yeah, so this is just going to be whatever your BIOS name is going to be called. So we'll just leave it as Ryan the IT guy. So we're just going to continue hitting Next. We're going to get a bunch of error messages that pop up, but just go ahead and hit Next and we should be okay. And now we can go ahead and hit install. Okay, so now I've finished installing Active Directory domain services, and we can go ahead and restart the system now. Okay guys, so it finished installing the Active Directory domain services, and we can go ahead and unlock the device now. So we go ahead, hit input, keyboard, unlock. And nice, we have the Active Directory domain services running now, and we can go ahead and enter a password. Okay, awesome. So yeah, in this video we renamed our Windows Server 2016 device, and we also installed Active Directory and domain services. And we can go ahead and add a shortcut to our taskbar. Go ahead and do that now, just for ease of access. And then we can go to Active Directory users and computers. So now I opened up Active Directory, and then now we can just right click on the icon of Active Directory and hit pin to taskbar. Now we can close this out and close out Server Manager, and voila, the logo of the Active Directory is there for us to use at any time. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on part 2 of Learn IT with me. So yeah, today we renamed Windows Server 2016 and we installed Active Directory and domain services all in one video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something new with me, and I hope you guys stick around and watch part 3 with me. It's been your boy Ryan, the IT guy, signing out. Later.